Hello and welcome back to Book Nerd TV. Today I'm doing the 1001 book tag, originally created by Miss Reads a Lot, and I was tagged by Kazin at Always Doing. Thanks, Kazin. Prompt number 1, 1001 list. Do you follow any book lists? No, I don't. I know I see people following this prize list or that prize list. Well, I guess technically if I participate in the BookTube prize, then I kind of sort of follow a prize list of a type. So yes, I guess I'll change my answer. Yes, I follow a prize list. It is the BookTube prize, mostly because I participate in the prize prompt number 2, 1001 books. Approximately how many books do you currently own, physical books do you currently own, and then how many ebooks do I own? Right now, I only own about slightly over 100. I'll just say 101. I'll just say about 101 ebooks, whether that's audio or electronic book. And as far as physical books in my home, I may have 300, but 600 or so are at my mother's house. I still haven't been able to create my whole library situation yet because contractors, where are they? But anyway, so right now, very close to 1,000 books that I own between my house and my mother's house. Those are physical books. Prompt number 3, 1001 Arabian Nights. How many books have I read over my lifetime? Over 1,001. Easily over 1,001. I began reading when I was young, very young, 4, 5, or 6. I remember those first Can You Read readers. And then she introduced me to the wonderful world of libraries, and it was over. Books were my thing from then to now. Has been intermittent in my adulthood, but I'm back, baby. And so, so yes, way over 1,000 books. Next prompt is 1001 flavors. What is your favorite food or flavor? My favorite food would be pizza. My favorite flavor, however, absolute all-time favorite, sweet. Strong contender to sort of usurp the crown, savory. As I get older, the umami flavor has really taken a hold of my taste buds and sort of wresting control, maybe away from the sweet. But yeah, so sweet first, then savory. Next up, 1001 pages. Have you ever read a book over 1,000 pages? If so, what book would you recommend? I have 2 recommendations. So I have read The Count of Monte Cristo, that is over 1,000 pages, 1,200, 1,100, 1,200 pages, depending on the edition. And I've read Under the Dome by Stephen King, and that was also just over 1,000 pages. And it was an experience. Actually, both of them were an experience. Glad I did it. I mean, I don't know that I'm in the habit of reading 1,000+ page books, but I've gotten close because 2 honorable mentions in this category, so they were more than 900 pages, but less than 1,000 pages, was The Sum of All Fears by Tom Clancy and A Team of Rivals, of course, one of my favorite books of all time, by Doris, Kearns, Goodwin. So, for fiction recommendation, of course, Count of Monte Cristo. For nonfiction recommendation, well, of course, Team of Rivals. The next prompt is 1001 buckets. Do you have a non-book bucket list? And if you do, what's one of the things on the bucket list that you would like to do? So I don't really have a bucket list, but I enjoy traveling. And so one of the things I'd like to do, or one of the places that I'd like to travel to, is Bora Bora or the Maldives, or I know there are a couple places in the Caribbean, where they have the resorts and the cabins or the bungalows are over water. Would love to visit 1 or 2 of those places. The next prompt, 1001 numbers. Do you have a lucky number? I don't know if this can be considered a lucky number. They're just 2 numbers that I sort of have an affinity with. Yeah, I don't know that they're lucky. I like those numbers and I notice those numbers. And they are a secret, clearly, because I'm not going to tell you what they are. Next prompt, 1001 authors. Do you have a favorite author or a favorite genre? My favorite authors right now remain N.K. Jemisin and Martha Wells. My favorite genre, therefore, is fantasy science fiction. And the next to the last prompt that I'll do is 1001 activities. Do I have a favorite activity that I like to do outside? Well, I think anything, well, maybe not anything beach related, but beach related activities, because I love going to the beach, swimming, jogging on the beach, walking on the beach. I like sitting out on the beach with some shade, reading a book with a nice non-alcoholic drink, preferably sweet tea, if anything. That would be that's just great. That's just wonderful. And the last prompt, 1001 friends, tag someone to do the tag. And so I'm going to tag Erica at The Broken Spine and Kenya at Reviews May Vary. Well, okay, that's it. That's a tag. I enjoyed doing it. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And hopefully the people that I tagged, Erica and Kenya, will do the tag. And if not, that's cool. As Kazin says, the love is in the tag. And if you watched this video and you thought, hey, I'd like to do this tag myself, go ahead and do the tag. Watching the tag makes you a taggee. So if you want to do the tag, please feel free to go ahead and do the tag. If you have a BookTube channel, cool. We'll see you do the tag. Tag me when you post. If you don't have a BookTube channel and you would just like to respond to the tag, go ahead and post your responses in the comments below. I'd love to read them. I think that would be a fun thing to do. And before I forget, you'll find a link to the originator of the tag in the description below. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.